What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. All bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by a national champion his lone year, Brock, at the Ohio State University. He entered the NFL as a 6th-round pick. It's Will Howard.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy.
The ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. They'll go play action. Howard. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Will Howard sacked. Loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Wide open, downfield. Got it! Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from one. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains it up for that 1st down.
Okay, break. A gain of 9 yards. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
They give it to him again. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker. Nickel look by the Jaguars here, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now looking to throw with Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Going now on 1st down. Ward finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown. These guys finish up their opening drive. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Howard looking to pass. That's Jones working the sideline, complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
It's a gain of 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars into punt formation. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The home teams and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And that passing touchdown, he started this game off with just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year.
Here we go. Packers 60, Packers.
First down throw here for Ward. Continuing to move past the 45. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains enough for that first down.
Ready up.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. He's going deep! That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
Let's go
line.
now. Let's go.
Right up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And this one doesn't go far. We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Buys time, rolling right. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys have taken the first quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Hits him on the in route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again here. Howard. Jump off, caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Howard now, 3rd and long. That finds Hunter downfield. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
For the Jaguars field goal. A 62-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Give now to the running back. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ward setting to pass. We've got a screen to the running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw this one. Ward forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Ward. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
13-yard line.
To the air with Ward. He brings it in. And in he goes for the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. And he dodged the tackle. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. Thomas has it. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
And the Jaguars.
Hand off to the back. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. 1st and 10 from the 32. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43.
1st and 10 here. Ward buying some time right. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's the handoff. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys drive their lead to 11.
Our home team 28, visitors 17.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He's going to field this at the 2. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 3.
There he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. We've set it down from 37. First and 10. Here's Howard. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second in inches. Howard looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. And gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Little knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
First and 10.
One last play before the break.
35-yard line.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Back to the well again. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Hauled in left side. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. This is second and 6 coming up.
Second and 6. At the 44.
From the gun, it's Ward. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys lead by 15 now. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jaguars and Travis Hunter ready for their next look on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. On first down, Howard finds a man right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Second and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Dumped off to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking was fullback now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the 41.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jaguars.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Going right back to the fullback. Next play. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jaguars.
They hand this one off. Free inside the 30. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Throwing here, Howard. Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Worried about the length of the football. Maybe a touch more on his second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Throwing now, Howard. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal.
Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now Howard to throw. Pass it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
To the air, Howard. Setting up the running back screen. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Fourth down, Howard. That one connects. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars getting back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run here on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Complete out to the right. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
Plowing up the middle. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 6.
Here's Ward. Hits his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Low back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
33-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
At the 16-yard line.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A 1-yard loss on the play.
Come on, come on.
It's now
Hey.
3rd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
He'll throw it. He brings it in. He has the touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That one right down the middle. And these guys lead by 15 now.
42. Visitors 27.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He is rocked. That ball's free. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Howard. Completes another one to Thomas. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Design quarterback run here. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Shoves one away. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jaguars first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Put a receiver in motion right. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Our home team 42. Visitors 34.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Back to throw it. Completed to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 47-yard
Come on,
line.
come on. Ready?
Going ground here. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
From the gun, it's Ward. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. From the right hash, about 45 yards out.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Howard looking to pass.
the 33-yard line.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good for a Jaguars. 1st down.
Howard to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. A gain of 15.
1st and 10. Here's Howard.
Jaguars 1st down.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they have is well into the red zone now at the 15. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Second and 10, still at that 15-yard line. Throwing here, Howard. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. They've got a man in motion. Here he is to throw. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.